Hi everyone, in this video I am going to explain the concept of command line arguments in C programming language. So in C programming it is also possible to pass some values from the command line to your C programming when they are executed. So these values are called command line arguments and many times they are important for your program, especially when you want to control your program from outside instead of hard coding those values inside the code. So in C, the command line arguments are handled using the main function. So it will take two arguments. The first one is called as an argc and the second one is called argv. So argc is nothing but the number of command line arguments you are trying to pass. It is an integer value. So you can give either 2, 3 or 4, something like that. So then the second argument is an argv, so which is a vector. Okay, so it will take all the values of your argument. Suppose see you given like your argc is nothing but 2. So it expected two strings, right? So that is the meaning of that. So argv is nothing but it's a vector. So which will be a pointer. It takes a strings in an array format. So this is a syntax for command line argument. So this is your main function. So this is a return type of your main function is integer and it takes two arguments. So one is argc and second one is an argv. So this is an integer. It always an integer. So and then this is your string, right? So it's a vector. See, argc is nothing but it's an argument counter. It is always an integer and it stores the number of command line arguments you are trying to pass by the user, okay, including the name of the program. So suppose if you are passing two arguments, so now it includes the first argument as your file name, right? So now it is expected only one value from your side. Okay, so if you want to pass 2 or 3, so then you can give your argument count as 3. See, means how many arguments you are trying to pass, you can give one more value to your main function because it always include your program as a first argument. Okay, so that is of your argument C, and whereas your argument V is nothing but a vector, so it's simply an array of type character, so which is of a array pointer. It listing all your arguments. So whatever you are passing through your command line, so it will takes as an argument. So if argc is greater than 0, the array elements from arg of 0, the arg of argc minus 1. Suppose if I am given my argc value as 5. So we all know array index is always starts from 0 and it always ends with n minus 1. So what is my arg of 0 value is my program name, whereas my arg of 1 is nothing but the user which what they are passing through a command line. So that will be taken as an arg1 and so on. It will take up to arg4 because we are passing argc as 5. Okay, so it will contain pointers to our strings and arg of 0 is the name of the program. After that till arg of argv of argc minus 1, every element is your passing from your command line argument. So this is about a command line argument. I want to illustrate this thing by using a simple program. So I'll show you how we can execute this command line arguments in Dev C++ compiler. See, so this is my simple program. So I'll show you all the cases. Okay, try to understand. So this is my header file. So in my main function, I'm trying to pass two arguments. One is argc and another one is argv. So now here, in my main function, so first I'm trying to print my program name. So already I discussed like the vector, the first element is nothing but your program name. Whenever you want to display your program name, simply you can take argv of 0 position because always the first position is takes the program name. So see here, now I'm trying to pass two arguments because I checked here the condition argc equals to 2. So now it is equals to 2. Then what's happening? So it expected one more argument from your side. Right? It expect one more argument from your side. So if you given that argument, then simply what it will do after your program name, it will display your argument which you are passing from your command line. So if it is greater than 2, suppose you want only 2 because your count is 2 here. So it is expected one argument from the command line, because already one argument is directly taken as your program name. So if you given more than one, then it will gives you like too many arguments are supplied, it will give you else. So when this else case is executed, so your argument count is not 2, it is not greater than 2, then means what? It is always less than 2. So when it's less than 2, what it will tell you like one argument is expected, because you said your argument count is 2, but you are passing only one as that is of your program name, so it is expected one more argument. So I'll try to execute all the cases, you just see. So I want to execute this case first, because I'm nothing pass as an argument to my command line. See, I just compile and execute this program. So I compile and run this. So it will show me like the program name. So this is a path where my program is executed, and this will show me the exe file, because when you executed your program, so it will give you a exe file. So what it will tell, okay, so I already passed one parameter. I just clear it. See here you have a parameters there. I passed one value here, because of that it will show you in this case. So I just do this and I'll try to execute that. You just verify once. I just compile and run this program. So what it will tell me? Program name. So it will gives me my program name. So I save this program with command program, so that it will give me my program name as command.exe. And what it will tell, so I didn't pass any parameter to my main function, so it will ask me one argument is expected, right? One argument is expected. So I'll show you the another case. So see, in div C++ how you can pass your command and arguments is, go to execute tab. So you just click on parameters here, right? You just click on parameters here. Here you can pass your parameters. Suppose I'm given like hello world. See, simply you given some space that will be taken as a separation of your strings. So here how many strings I passed? I passed two strings. One is hello and second one is world. So now tell me what is your output. See here the argument count is 2. Then it will set like whatever the argument you supplied through your command line, it simply display. When it greater than 2, then what it tell? Too many arguments are supplied, because see, the first argument is defaultly your program name, and here I am passing two arguments. So how many arguments I passed here? 3. So which is greater than 2. So now it will execute this case. See, I just click on OK, and I'll try to run this program. So what it tell me? So program name it given as argv of 0, and argv of 1 position is hello, and it will take the another position also, that is world, because here I am passing too many arguments, because my count is 2 only. So because of that it will show me that case. And now I'll execute the third thing, like it will show you what you passed from your argument. So now I just go through my parameters, and then I change here. So here I'm passing only one parameter. So I just click on OK. So now see what's happening. So your argc is 2 you are expecting. So one is already your program name, and one argument I passed from my command line. So now I'll execute this. I just run this. So now see, program name is this one, and the second argument which I passed is hello. Okay, so in this way we can execute your command line arguments. I hope you all can understand. Thank you.